Interesting. So I had this moment. I'm literally about to leave my house. I just had a workout. I'm going to the beach just to chill, have a bit of a swim, get a bit of a tan. And I just had this thought. I was literally like walking out of here, and I was like, this Christmas period, going away for 4 days, deplugging, not having technology or not knowing the time, and recently just getting back from my trip and connecting with a lot of my friends and my team and people I'm working with and family. It's just so fascinating for me personally, so fascinating to see, just to be more aware of how busy everybody is. This is like one of the most busiest times of the year. And it's crazy. I remember the week previous to Christmas was just nuts. Shopping centers, malls, like everything was just like packed. Traffic was ridiculous. And it just made me think, deplugging for a few days, coming back and like just about to go to the beach. I was like, hang on a minute. Like so many people are just so busy. And it just reminded myself of myself. It just reminded me of me. And I'm someone who's not suffering, but I'm someone who's challenged by this all the time. The do. And we never just take time to chill, take time to just breathe, or take time just to be. You know, how do you be? How do you just be? How do you do that? You know, I think we're never taught these things. Usually we learn best when we see or are shown a particular strategy on life or anything, for example, stress is just a learned behavior. Overwhelm is just a learned behavior. Fulfillment and passion and relaxation and calm are all just learned behaviors. But no one's really just taught us to be. And that's why I think meditation is just exploding. I had a bit of a meditation this morning, and it just reminded me of being away for 4 days and not looking at the time, not looking at social media, not filming, not eating, not doing. And it's just, there's so much power in silence. There is so much power in just being and chilling and just not being busy anymore. Don't you agree? It's just, it just made me think. I was talking to my friends today, and I hadn't even looked at, I've been away for 4 days, and I haven't even looked at my phone for 4 days. And I mentioned that I hadn't even looked at if I were to remember the last time that I didn't look at my phone for 24 hours, I haven't done that in probably a few years, let alone 4 days unplugging and not looking at technology. 4 days, whoa, it's ridiculous. And our mind, our body, our just overall well-being is just so supported when it's given time to rest and repair and just be and just do what it's supposed to do. I think it's about trusting, right? It's about trusting the moment, trusting the unknown, being okay with not knowing or not having the answers. It's being comfortable in those uncomfortable scenarios. That's so challenging. That's like the key to everything. Stress, overwhelm, financial pressure, family pressure. If you're comfortable in those crazy times, then you freaking made it. If you can just be you and just be present in those crazy times, then for me, that's success. Because at the end of the day, we're all after feelings. We're all after these feelings of health or wellness or fulfillment or love or happiness and things like that. And guess who controls those feelings? Us. You. No one else. Sure, there's things in our environment that can trigger us, things that trigger us from our past, from challenging scenarios. From the first 7 years of our life was like the imprinting phase, where our mom, our dad, the people in our environment, everything that they said and did just went into our subconscious. And those experiences and lessons created unconscious or blind spots, and that created like patterns in our life. And those patterns then create patterns further on in our life around money, relationships, love, health, mindset, everything. Even the 9 months in the womb, apparently, with our mum, how our mum's feeling, if our mum was stressed or relaxed or feeling happy or sad or whatever she was feeling, those mirror neurons, apparently, or whatever it is that, I don't know specifically, the biology of belief, Bruce Lipton talks about it in his book, but how the mum's feeling goes into the baby, and that creates the patterns, that creates the feelings, and that creates the destiny of the child, usually. But it's, environment is so key. That's not the end all or be all. It's about the environment. Who you spend time with is who you become, and the environment really depicts or creates our future. Anyway, so it just reminded me of like, hey, just take a moment to be. Take a moment to let you do you for a little bit. When was the last time you let yourself do you? Just silence. Just, because busyness is just such a draining thing. The go, 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 go. Why not just be, 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 be? I just wanted to share that with you guys, to remind you, and just for me to kind of vent for a minute, just to say, look, the busy, the doing, the go, go, go might not be the answer 100% of the time. What if we could change it to, instead of 80% of the time was the doing, 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 and be 80% of the time just being? Because there's something magical that happens. Not magical, but it's something really unique that happens when you can just be present and just take in the environment and have time to think about things and process. Like, I hear that, like, Mark Zuckerberg or like, for example, the rich are the rich are the rich are the rich, right? When you look at their time management, what do they do during their day? Apparently they spend like 80% of their time on thinking about how they can make their business or company better. It's like the silent stage. They're thinking about, how can we improve this? How can we make this better? How can we make this go beyond what it is already? It's that time, that space. And then it's like 10% of their time is on meetings, another 10% of their time is on something else. But 80% of their time is on just overlooking the whole thing, disassociating, just not attaching to it all, and just going, oh, how can I make this thing better? And it reminded me of when I've been working on my event, Beyond Wellness event that's on in a few weeks. I need time to think about it. It doesn't just come out of nowhere. It needs time to kind of work through me, and for me to feel into what's going to work best with this scenario, with this event. And I just need time, need space, and to be busy and doing and go, go, go doesn't serve that at all. So maybe this year, 2017, can be a time where you can spend more time just being, more time in silence, more time just being you. And that can hopefully, for me, it's definitely helped me be more productive. It's given me more time because I'm more focused on what it is that's important, where I can spend my energy, where I can invest my time and energy. It's so important. So hey, just wanted to share that with you guys. Day 6, and I'm excited for this year. I'm so excited for this year. The clarity, the gratitude, the energy that's building within our team, within what we're creating, is just really, really exciting. And I'm just wanting to share this with you guys every step of the way as much as I can. So hey, have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.